From Mary Todd Lincoln to Michelle Obama, America's first ladies have played an integral role in shaping the country's history and culture. Each first lady brings her own unique personality, background, and interest to the White House, leaving a lasting legacy that often goes beyond her husband's presidency. One particularly fascinating aspect of America's first ladies is their personal adornments, including jewelry. Among the most coveted and iconic pieces in a first lady's collection are pearls. The most iconic first lady jewelry has to be a strand of pearls or even more. Eleanor Roosevelt, Jackie Kennedy, and Barbara Bush, among others, favored a triple strand, classic and understated. A fine pearl necklace was an elegant choice. Some of our first ladies, however, had even more creative tastes. Both Martha Washington and Mary Todd Lincoln were gifted impressive pearl jewelry from their stately husbands. At least 54 women have held the role of First Lady of the United States. However, not all of them loved pearls to the extent we may see dozens of their archive images with graceful gems. We've made a real investigation, and here is what you need to know. Let's dive into the pearls of America's first ladies. Pearls have long been associated with elegance, grace, and sophistication, making them the perfect accessory for America's first ladies. From necklaces to earrings to bracelets, pearls have been a staple in the wardrobes of many first ladies, adding a touch of timeless beauty to their ensembles. And the first person who comes to our mind, adorned in a pearl strand necklace, is Jacqueline Kennedy. Jackie Kennedy. One of the most famous pearl pieces in a first lady's collection is the triple strand necklace worn by Jacqueline Kennedy. Known as the Jackie O pearls, this iconic piece has become synonymous with the former First Lady's classic style and grace. As Hamish Bowles, European editor-at-large of Vogue, stated, Jackie Kennedy set the standard for how an entire generation of American women aspired to look, dress, and behave. Indeed, her conviction that pearls are always appropriate allowed her to turn the jewelry into a mainstay of daily wear. Jackie O's look was much more accessible and easier to copy than the pricey big skirts and petticoats of the 1950s. She frequently wore a sleek, minimalist look that was flawlessly paired with this trademark triple-strand pearl necklace. Jackie's mother is thought to have given her the three-strand necklace, which is composed of imitation cream-colored pearls. Given that Jackie was frequently pictured sporting vintage jewelry and boucle clothes from the designer's collections, it is no surprise that the jewel strikingly resembles a piece by Coco Chanel. The famous pearls sold for nearly $200,000 at a Sotheby's auction in 1996, which is significantly more than their initial worth. In many photos, we may see Jackie's lovely set of earrings that she wore with her hair up or down. One more pair of pearl studs set in the large wave of diamonds was also her regular piece. But let's get back to the woman who might be at some point a person whose pearls influenced the jewelry choices of the next first ladies. Martha Washington. Martha Washington was often seen wearing a pearl dove brooch, a Christmas present given to her by George Washington, the first American president. The brooch had since become her favorite piece. Seed pearls make up the wings and body of the bird, as well as the wing's upper half. 8 graduated pearls, each circled by tinier seed pearls, comprise the body of the dove, with the smallest pearl at the head and the biggest pearl at the tail. Apart from the lovely brooch, on some images, we might see a pinned-up hairstyle with pearl strands in her hair. Evidently, the seawater gem was among her favorites. She dressed simply, but elegantly. It is known Martha also possessed this beautiful double-stranded gold chain and pearl necklace around 1879. 17 freshwater pearls are distributed evenly over the 2 golden chains, making it a unique piece during that time. Mary Todd Lincoln. In one of the famous images of Mary Lincoln, she is all dressed in jewels and flower headband and a stomacher. According to archives, the ultimate pearl parure consisted of a saltwater seed pearl necklace, a pair of bracelets, a pair of earrings, 1 or possibly 2 brooches, and a corsage brooch valued at around $1,000. However, the parure we might see in images is clearly seen as a necklace with 2 bracelets. We are lucky to have a photograph of this spectacular Tiffany & Company suite as well. Abraham Lincoln purchased the jewelry for $530, which at the time was considered shockingly extravagant spending. Between the late Georgian and early Victorian eras, This jewelry design has been in vogue since the early 1800s. These jewels, which were typically lacy in appearance, were made from mother-of-pearl bases with either gut or pale horsehair, sewed on top of natural seed pearls. Many of these suits were offered for sale as bridal gifts and included many items. Yet during a time when the nation was standing on the precipice of war, many of Lincoln's political adversaries criticized the money that was spent on the First Lady's jewelry and gown, which solely cost an astounding $2,000. Mamie Eisenhower. While residing in the White House, Mamie Eisenhower and her husband, Dwight D. Eisenhower, hosted an unprecedented number of visitors and heads of state. Her contribution to fashion, known as the Mamie look, included a full-skirted dress, small hats, bangs, and bobbed hair, and a necklace of pearls and pearl studs. At her husband's inauguration, Mamie Eisenhower wore a pink silk and rhinestone ball gown by Nettie Rosenstein, matching it with her favorite pearl choker and pearl studs. The amazing look was later seen in multiple canvas portraits, where her pearls were obviously a focal point. The iconic set was designed by Trifari and made of glass pearls and clear paste baguette rondelle. She broke with tradition twice that year. She was the first wife of a president to wear a pink gown to her inaugural ball, and also the first to wear a set of costume jewelry. It is made of the finest quality materials of the time and was part of a parure, comprising also of a bracelet and earrings. In later years, she continued to wear this pearl set, including a 4-strand pearl bracelet. However, we assume there were far more jewelry pieces, including single-strand necklaces, pearl drop earrings, brooches, and long strands. Nancy Reagan. Nancy Reagan was a Hollywood star who would go on to marry Ronald Reagan and become our First Lady. And you have guessed right, she adored pearls and would wear them frequently. One of her signature pieces during official state visits was these cultured pearl and diamond ear clips, worth up to $1,000. She wore them during a 1982 reception at the Capitol Mall alongside W.E.O. Height ruffle blouse. Designed by Rooser, the clips were made in the form of Baroque cultured pearl and circular cut diamond cluster, surmount with a suspended pearl, mounted in platinum. Nancy, who would often get most romantic jewelry gifts from her husband, had a tendency to wear a mixture of gold and pearl jewels, as well as pearls with precious gemstones. Some of them include this diamond and button pearl bracelet that was sold at Christie's with $16,000. It was designed as an open-work, flexible band of circular-cut diamonds set with 6 button pearls, mounted in 18-karat gold. One more piece we like from the collection is an onyx and pearl necklace, centering upon a bezel-set oval onyx cabochon. Within a 14-karat gold and circular-cut diamond surround, this 4-strand cultured pearl necklace looks like a rare vintage piece. Barbara Bush. Another notable pearl enthusiast among America's first ladies was Barbara Bush. Mrs. Bush was often seen wearing pearls in various forms, from single-strand necklaces to pearl stud earrings. Her love for pearls reflected her classic and understated sense of style, making her a beloved figure in American fashion history. Bush made waves in the fashion industry in 1989 when she accessorized her royal blue inauguration gown with a 3-strand necklace of faux pearls. Known as the Barbara Bush pearls, or the Barbara Bush necklace, the 3-strand necklace was made by costume jewelry expert Kenneth J. Lane, who also crafted the famous 5-strand pearl necklace Audrey Hepburn wore in Breakfast at Tiffany's. However, the pearls she wore for the inauguration balls were faux, and they were high-quality stones, large 12mm glass beads. This way, the necklace was evaluated for about $600. In 1990, she donated her inauguration gown and the famous pearl necklace to the Smithsonian Institution. The 3-strand necklace was seen often during state visits, as this one in October 1990, when the First Lady's bright blue dress and a necklace popped next to Princess Diana's pink and purple suit at a White House. Mrs. Bush also loved large pearls, matching an outstanding version of gold and pearl earrings, outlining her red-themed fashion choices. Michelle Obama. Regarding the position of a First Lady in the White House, Michelle Obama raised the bar, in the opinion of many. The former First Lady had a forceful presence during her husband's 2 terms as president, and she is well known for her kind demeanor, motivational speeches, and proactive stance against racism and other frequently disregarded concerns. And yes, she loved pearls. Single strand, multi-strand, short, long, chunky, small. When it comes to her signature accessory, pearls, Michelle Obama wears it all, and she wears them with everything. With the striking designs and colors combined with intricate jewelry, Michelle's ensembles also had a tendency to leave a lasting impression. They demonstrated originality in a political environment that was dominated by muted hues and conservative formal attire. For instance, on the eve of the G20 summit in London, the First Lady brings her best, dressed in a white shift dress and classic pearls to match. White pearls are always a good choice, and Michelle often opts for 2 strands. But let's have a look at something special and pretty you might not expect from Mrs. Obama. St. Erasmus Necklace. In 2009, less than a year after her husband was elected president, she wore the St. Erasmus Necklace with a magenta dress to the annual White House Correspondents' Association dinner, which catapulted Peter Erasmus, the South African designer, to unprecedented popularity. Freshwater pearls, Swarovski crystal, and Zari thread are used to create the eye-catching necklace. We discovered that Zari thread is a delicate gold or silver wire thread that is typically woven into clothing made in Pakistan and India. The designer crocheted the elaborate mesh that holds the pearls and stones in place using Zari thread. The necklace does include the pink flower form. Erasmus's costume jewelry designs don't look like they are typically worn by a politician like Michelle. Even if you're not married to the President of the United States, these necklaces will definitely draw attention because they are embellished with crocheted Swarovski crystals and pearls, which give them a variety of vivid textures and colors. Aside from their personal style choices, America's First Ladies have also used pearls to make powerful statements. For example, Eleanor Roosevelt famously wore pearls as a symbol of solidarity with the women of America during World War II. Her choice to wear pearls during this difficult time in the country's history was seen as a sign of strength and resilience, inspiring women across the nation. Similarly, Hillary Clinton's penchant for pearls during her time as First Lady and later as a politician symbolized her unwavering dedication to women's issues and equality. In addition to their fashion statements, America's First Ladies have also used pearls to promote important causes and charities. For example, Rosalind Carter worked to raise awareness for mental health issues by wearing a pearl necklace designed to resemble a chain link. The necklace symbolizes the interconnectedness of mental health and the importance of breaking stigmas surrounding the issue. Similarly, Laura Bush often wore pearls to support literacy initiatives, showcasing the power of pearls in spreading awareness and advocating for change. No matter how much diamonds are valued, pearls bring a unique feature to any lady, and much more to First Ladies. Don't you agree? Do you love pearls to the extent you can wear them every day? Write down your answers below. We want to hear from you. If you like the video, welcome to subscribe to our channel for new upcoming dazzling jewelry parade. Thank you for watching.